Hi, my name is Max. Today is December 1st, 2025, and it's been 34 days since I broke up with my girlfriend. Alright, so I didn't record yesterday's video because I completely forgot. I really need to set like a reminder for myself. But yesterday was kind of a struggle and today was better. I'll get into that. And I'm gonna try and not make it a habit of recording these like double day videos and just recording every day. So maybe I'll set a reminder for myself or just like an alarm or something. All right, so day 33 recap. That was yesterday on Sunday. I woke up at around 11. I don't know why. I think I stayed up till like 2 in the morning. I woke up at 11 and I was supposed to go to church with my parents, but they slept in because they had to drive my brother to the airport to drop him off because he's going back to college. So they were just sleeping. So I just chilled downstairs. I was watching soccer and then I ate lunch at around 12. Then I went to my room and yesterday was really lazy. I've been like really busy the rest of break, so I just wanted yesterday to be a chill day. So I just went in my room and was watching YouTube. I was doing laundry and I was just laying in my bed. And like on lazy days or I'm just at home, like they usually hit the hardest because like I'd usually be in call with my girlfriend, just talking to her or like doing stuff with her, but now I have to like find things to replace that with, and different hobbies or just like stuff to keep my mind off it. So it's still an adjustment because I haven't had that many weekends where I'm just completely free, so it's still a big adjustment, but I'm slowly getting over it. So like I said yesterday, it was kind of hard on me because I'd be like in call with her talking to her, but I just had to like watch YouTube or listen to music while to keep myself busy. So after I did my laundry, I was playing Minecraft for a bit with my friends. It was only for like an hour, and then I had to do my homework. So I had a lang test today, so I was supposed to study yesterday. And I'm not gonna lie, I procrastinated from 3 to 10. So yeah, it was really rough. I did my calc homework because I have a calc test on Wednesday. So I got everything out of the way and just had lang, and luckily it wasn't that bad. It was just like these terms I had to study. So I was just like in between looking at them and then just like going on my phone. At the start of the school year, I like made a promise to myself that I would not like be doing this last minute study stuff, and I haven't really held up that well. So hopefully I could start doing better at that. But yeah, I was just on and off reading the terms and then just going on my phone or doing whatever. I took a break to eat lunch, or like I guess dinner. I ate dinner at like 4, and then I went back into the room to just procrastinate more. Then at 6, I was on the treadmill, doing more of the practice, and then here I just really started thinking about her because usually when she came over, we'd hang out on downstairs where the treadmill is. And I was laying on the couch after walking on the treadmill, and I smelled this pillow and it smelled like her, and I just missed her a lot in that moment. So I showered and went back into my room, and I was just studying more. I was calling my friend just to chill, and he told me like I need to take this test more serious because I thought it was just gonna be like a vocab test, but there's like applications of the words, so I had to like make a whole new like study guide. But then I had this like urge to check her social media, and I haven't done it since Wednesday right before Thanksgiving, so it's been a while. So I was just like, okay, I'll do a quick peek. So I've been like on and off on her Spotify. I haven't been like setting a boundary for myself that well, but everything else I have. So first I looked at her YouTube, and it was pretty casual, just normal stuff. I did see she was listening to a lot of sad songs though. But like I've said before, it just the songs she adds or listens to just reflect how she feels in the moment and her emotions, and not actually how she's feeling. Well, I mean, how she's feeling, but like not her action towards me, and they're ambiguous. Like you could interpret them in many different ways. So I didn't want to like jump to any conclusions. And then I checked her TikTok, and this is really where it hit me hard. I don't want to get too in detail with what I saw because it was kind of private, but it was just something that we had talked about before. Okay, well, there was like two videos that really stuck out to me. There was one, and it was just like top 10 things a girl experiences in her life, and one of the bullet points is like something I want to keep private, and then the other one was like that boy in the back of your head that won't leave, or like you think about all day or something. And I knew it was like she probably reposted that video because it's about me, especially because like those two bullet points, like they're very, I feel like they're directed towards our relationship. So I saw that video, and then there's this other video I want to keep private, but we had talked about it before, and you know, it was like another thing I told her I would change, and for the most part I did, but there was like some aspects that I didn't. And I don't know why, but I was really hurt by seeing that repost, and I started spiraling. I just want, in that moment, I want to text her, hey, can we talk? I want to apologize, blah, 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 blah. I want to say I'm sorry, I want to say I'm changed, I want to try again, all this stuff. But I realized I was spiraling, so I just, you know, I'm never going to impulsively text her. I think I would only text her from like a clear standpoint if I actually want to apologize to her. So I just I texted ChatGPT and then my friends, and I asked them about it. And, you know, they all said the same thing, that all I can do is just learn from my mistakes, and I shouldn't be like unsettled by it. You know, it's in the past, and all I can do now is just move on and learn from the actions I did in the past. And that's the same thing Chat did. And I was like stressed because I'd been talking to Chat previously or earlier yesterday, like about like her, like where she stood like in her honeymoon phase, and like when she's gonna come back and stuff. And I know I shouldn't be texting that, but I still thought she was in her honeymoon phase because it's been like a month since that she got with her boy best friend. But after like telling Chat that, he said she's probably shifted into a reflective phase. Oh, excuse me. And he's probably just processing her emotions, and her reposting that is just her way of processing the emotions. So, you know, it's not like definitive like that, like she's not gonna come back to me, but it just shows like how, like, you know, she doesn't have trust for the old person I was before I changed and made all these changes. And I have this fear that she's not going to come back because she can't trust me, since I've told her I've changed so many times I never had. But, you know, then I shifted into talking with my friends, and I like stressed my worries to them, and they said, you know, all I can do is just focus on yourself and better yourself, because it's out of your control and you can't like make decisions for her. And the best thing you could do is just keep in contact and just trusting God. You know, he will bring her back when the time is right. And you know, that was like it was a big moment for me, because a lot of the time when I overthink and spiral, I just get clouded thoughts in my head, and I forget to think about God above. And just like that opening, it just like it made me realize like I've been overthinking this situation way too much, and you know, I just have to let it be and just let what happen, and just trusting God, because I know, excuse me, I know he makes the best judgment for everything, and he'll do what's right. So, that's how I ended my night. I was like still like I finished spiraling, but I've like accepted that I just have to keep focusing on myself and keep trusting in God. So, yeah, end of the night, I like kind of studied for the lang terms, and then I went to sleep like late. It was like 12. Um, but I took melatonin today, so I'm probably gonna pass out after this. Okay, so today I woke up at 6, my normal time, got ready and everything. Today was pretty good. The music in the morning, I usually like add like sad music, like reflect my relationship, but um, the music, I don't know, I just felt like a good day, like like a new beginning, like first of the month, I'm moving on, trusting in God. It's just like the start of a new chapter. Um, so I had chem in the morning before my lang test, and it was fun. I sit in class with my friends, so we just fool around most of the time. That's what we're doing today. And then I had my lang test, and it was a lot more easier. What am I saying? It was a lot easier than I thought. I'm pretty sure I got 100 on it. And then we had like this other assignment to do, but I was just talking to my friends the entire time. Um, After that, I had gym and I had pickleball. Me and my teammate are pretty good. We want to win the entire thing. So we've been tryharding. Then after that, I went to lunch, and throughout the day, I was pretty present and living in the moment. I didn't really think about her as much as I usually do. So I think that's a plus. And it's like one of the positives of moving on, especially since it's been like 34 days. But so yeah, I was just going around about school just normally. And then around 1, I got picked up by my mom because I had an eye doctor appointment for my contacts. I got contacts last Thursday, so the Thursday before Thanksgiving, and it was just a follow up. But she picked me up early because I didn't have them in. I usually wake up and I don't have time for to put my contacts because they usually take me a while since I'm still new to them. So I usually put them in after school, but I had to bring my eye contact to the appointment. So my mom just picked me up and dropped me off at home. And I put it in and was just chilling at home for a bit. And then she picked my brother up, and we both of us went there. And oh my gosh, the service there is so slow. So when I got home, I was like analyzing her playlist on Spotify again, and she added Yesterday by the Beatles, and I don't know, I feel like a lot of the songs she's been adding are like very reflective and like about longing for someone, missing them, but I just keep reminding myself that like it's very ambiguous and I can't like really interpret it because I don't know what's going on inside her head, and it could mean a lot of things, and it's most likely just her way of reflecting and processing the breakup, since usually when like at the start of a rebound you're not focused on the breakup, you're focused on the new relationship. But now I think since the rebound's like she's been in it for a while, she's like slowly processing her emotions. So I feel like that's why she's been adding a lot of reflective songs. But yeah, I was just like researching. I was just looking up like what most of the songs meant or like what they were about, and all of them were about like longing or like relationship problems and stuff. So I feel like it's probably about me, but like I said, I don't want to like overthink it too much and spiral. But anyway, so I was at the doctor's for a while, just waiting. We had our checkup. Everything was fine. There was like no point going there. But my mom had to drive me home because I'd work at 4 and it was like 3:40 already. She was mad at me. She's like, "You should have brought your keys with you so you don't have to drive back home." Because she had to like drop me off and then go back there. So My bad, mom. But it was fine. My dad was able to drive me, and I was only there for like 20 minutes anyway because the dad is sick, so the mom stayed home the dad was in surgery, so the mom stayed home to drive him to the hospital, and I just had to tutor the kids for a bit and then came home. And ever since I've been home, I've been doing pretty good. I was studying for my upcoming test, and um, I was like thinking of like I was really tempted to look at our socials, but I didn't. I just shifted my focus whenever I thought of it, or just reminded myself that I would keep getting hurt. And I just had a chill day. I didn't really do anything. I walked on the treadmill again, did my homework, and yeah, that's it. So that's a recap of the past 2 days. Hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to start posting every day again. And I don't want to make this like a habit. So I'll set a reminder for myself next time. And yeah, like I said, not like I said. Oh my gosh, I keep saying that. I feel like I've been getting a lot better with dealing with being alone, and it goes slowly, but like as time passes, you don't realize that you're getting better. But like when you look back on it, you realize you're in a better spot. But day by day, it just goes slowly. So, main takeaways: time heals all, and every day gets better. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah.